y'all, it's cold outside and I absolutely love it. This is my favorite time of year. So much good happens this time of year for me. I like to decorate this time of year. I love the food. I love the weather. Just, this is my favorite time of year. And also, this time of year, for the past few years, Target releases a collection by John Derian. I don't know if you're familiar with him. I'm not like overly familiar with him, except for the pillows that he releases every year around this time at Target. And y'all, you know, I'm on a very strict budget. We are on a very tight budget. But y'all, sometimes the budget be damned if there's something that you really want. And these pillows I've been collecting and I just absolutely love them. I don't know, I kind of have that cottagecore maximalist decorating style. And when I seen these pillows come out last year, I had to have them. So I bought the turkey and a chicken last year, a hen. And this year, the new ones came out and I've been waiting. I knew they were coming out October 19th. And y'all, as soon as they came out, they were almost completely gone. I had to go to two different Targets yesterday to get the 3 pillows that I wanted. And they were expensive, I'm not gonna lie. And I ended up splurging and getting a quilt too. But y'all, sometimes when you're on a budget, you have to make allowances for yourself to do little things like this, to be able to splurge, you know, to make, you know, just to do it. You got to do it sometimes. I mean, we're human and we set aside money for things like that. We have our savings. And this week, you know what I did? We're eating out of our pantry. Whatever I have left in the freezer, whatever I have left in the pantry, that's what we're eating out of, because I had to go get John Derian pillows this week, y'all. We're not going to the grocery store. So that's the allowance that I made. I'm like, I will buy these pillows, I will splurge, but there will be no grocery store shopping this week. But that's what we're gonna do. No grocery store this week. But y'all, first let me show you these pillows. Look at them. So cute. Are they not cute? I know some people, like my sister, she hates them. She thinks they're ugly, but I absolutely love them. But this is the ones I got yesterday. I got this little squirrel, and look, he's got a little beaded, I don't know what that is, a beet. It must be a beet or a carrot or something, I think, or a radish. Probably a radish. But he is so stinking cute. And you know what? I love the whimsy of John Derian's pillows. And my grandkids, when they come downstairs, they absolutely love, you know, messing with them and looking at them. But they're so cute. I think this little guy, I think he was $25. If I'm not mistaken, he might have been $25. In fact, I think I probably have his price tag on here still, because I keep the tags on them in case I want to sell them. You know, I get tired of stuff sometimes and I sell it, but I don't think I will get tired of these. Let's see. He doesn't have a price on him, but I think he was $25. I think he was. Good luck finding him though, because I had to go to 2 different stores to find him. So that's him. And then this one is a grouse. It's like one of those grouse flying birds, like a game bird. And I don't know if y'all can see, but look at the beading. Look at the beading on it. It's so pretty, y'all. And it's sitting on a little nest, and the nest has got sequins and stuff on it. But I thought it was hard to find too. I got the last one at one of the Targets I went to. My daughter-in-law went to a couple other Targets and she finally found one. So that's the grouse. And I can't remember, y'all, how much this was. This one might have been more expensive. I think this one might have been $35 or $45 if I'm not mistaken. So that's that. And this one was really hard to find. And it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but it's an artichoke. And I thought it was so cute. So every year he does some type of vegetable. And last year there was a pear, I think. And I didn't get the pear and I regretted it. And now if I want the pear, I'm going to have to pay up. I think they got it like for over $50, $60 on eBay right now. So I started this year and I got the artichoke. And I don't know if you can see, but it's got little beading on it too. And it's got gold embroidery thread here. It's just so detailed. Everything he does is like really detailed. But that's the artichoke. So those are the three pillows I got. And then I went ahead and splurged, y'all. I had no intention of getting this one, but I don't have it open yet. But it's a quilt. And if you look at it, it's the has all the birds on it. And I thought, you know, that'd be so cute at the end of my bed or over the couch or something like that. So I splurged and got that too. And I absolutely love it, and I'm so happy. Sometimes, you know, you do these little splurges and it does make you happy, and I love looking at them. I've got my turkey and my hen over here, and they're just cute. They're just cute little things. I can put them on my bed. I can put them on the couch, put them in the chairs, just everywhere. And like I said, when the grandkids come down, they play with them. And I almost was tempted, y'all, to get some of his other stuff this year, some of his Christmas tree ornaments, but I didn't. I stuck to getting the pillows that I wanted, and my husband told me, you know, go ahead and get the quilt. So I went ahead and got the quilt for myself for Christmas, and I love it all. It's so nice and so whimsical, like I said. And our bedroom is almost ready. They've been doing so much work in there right now. I'll have to take you in here at the end of this video and show you. It's still a mess, but they're doing all of this detail with woodwork and everything in it. It's going to be a beautiful bedroom, and it's really, really big. But y'all, I've been waiting for over a year for it. And I can't wait. Can't wait to get in there and start decorating. And I made another splurge this weekend, y'all. Another one. But it was only a $20 splurge. We went to this yard sale. And these poor people, I felt so bad for them. This lady had a whole collection of stuff, kind of like what I collect. And I think they've kind of fallen on some hard times. And they're having to downsize, which I told them, y'all, downsizing is a good thing, and living simple it really is freeing. It truly is, even though it doesn't look like I live that simply, because I have so much stuff that I've collected the stuff over years and years and years. And I'm just so fortunate that, you know, we kind of thought ahead and we bought our house in West Virginia, and we have that, and fortunate that we have a very big living space living with our kids right now, that I have room for all my stuff, and I hardly had to get rid of anything. But this poor lady, she was having to get rid of a lot of her prized possessions because her and her husband, unfortunately, you know, the economic times that we're living in are that, you know, they're not able to make it so well right now. So they're downsizing and moving into a RV. And they were excited about it. And I told her, I'm like, you know, you're going to have a new lease on life, getting rid of all these burdens. It's going to be good. But I do understand how hard it is to try to part, you know, with your treasures. And she had one, and I absolutely loved it. It's here it is. It's a tapestry, y'all, a framed antique tapestry, and it's about 4 foot long. And y'all, she sold it to me for $20. $20. My daughter, funny story, recently got one similar to this in Florida, and she paid $50 for hers. I think the lady wanted $100, and my daughter ended up getting it for $50. But I got this one, and it's so pretty, and I think I'm gonna hang it over our bed in our room. And I just got all kinds of treasures this weekend, y'all. I got another thing, and I didn't show it to you. I'll show it to you at Christmas time. But it was a cloche with a Christmas scene house in it. And we got a bunch of other stuff too this weekend that I'm selling on eBay. But this was a fun weekend for me. I got to splurge a little bit and buy some stuff for myself, and it felt good. But you know, like I said, when you're on a budget, you got to make that give and take. And so this week our meals might not be the best. We're going to be having, I think, some bean soup, because I have a lot of cans of beans, and I have some chicken stock frozen. So we're going to be eating bean soup for lunch and dinner. And I found a couple packs of hamburger laying in the back of the freezer. So we're going to have that. And I have some potatoes. I have plenty of meals saved up to get us through this week. So that's a good thing, you know, keeping your a pantry and your freezer stocked up in case you have things like this that you want to splurge, or if you just, like we have a bad week on eBay where we didn't make as much money as, you know, we typically make, which eBay, y'all, is doing really good right now. This is the best time of year to sell online, but, you know, leading up to the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, because people tend to go and buy things that they need for entertaining, or that they want to give for gifts. So all that's good. But even though, you know, it was doing good, we still like to stick to that budget. And if I'm going to spend it's got to come from somewhere, and this week it came from our groceries. But we're gonna be okay. Both of us we can definitely afford, you know, to eat. Not eat as much anyway, but we're not gonna not eat. We got plenty of food. But anyway, I just wanted to share that, the John Derian pillows and things that we got, and they are so cute, y'all. Go splurge if you can find them. They're hard to find right now. I put an order in, an online pickup order at one of our Targets here, and was getting ready to go pick it up and got a message that, sorry, they were out of stock. And then so I had to put it in at another Target. And I'm like, I told Greg, I'm like, no, I'll put it in, but we need to go there, because if they're on the shelf, I'm going to go ahead and take them off the shelf, you know, to make sure I get them so they don't get canceled again. And we got there, and 2 of them were on the shelf. It was one squirrel and the one grouse, but the artichoke wasn't there. But luckily, you know, the girl who was picking my order, she was back there when I was back there, and she went in the back and she said there was 2 artichokes back there, and she got me one of them. But anyway, I'll just keep rambling here. I wanted to share that with you. And, you know, sometimes you just got to do it. You gotta splurge on yourself. I'm happy. I'm happy I got them. Like my granddaughter says, she goes around singing. She watches Miss Rachel, and they sing that song, I'm so happy. And so she goes around singing, you know, I'm so happy. And I told Greg on the way home from getting the pillows, I'm like, I'm so happy. But it's just the little things, y'all. These weren't too little though, because it did cost me over $100 to get these. And I know some people would think that's nothing. To us, that's a little bit of money to have the splurge. But I told Greg too, they're gonna be my Christmas present too. So it kills 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess. Thanks for watching and listening to me ramble and looking at my pillows. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.